All right, everybody. It is 9 o'clock p.m. Y'all know what time it is. It is the midnight run. Once again, it's me. It's me. It's the VINCE. And I hope everybody's doing okay today. As you could tell, cleaned up the area just a little bit. I still got a lot of stuff to work through as far as paperwork is concerned. I've had a very interesting week, folks. Hey, Go66. I've had a pretty interesting week. A couple of people have written me saying that I've been getting lazy on my streams because I'm not doing as much. I'm just doing a lot of studying right now for the job that I'm taking up. So it's taking up a ton of my time. So I hope you guys understand. I mean, I'm still doing about 6 hours of streaming every single week. But I guess considering that you have people like my cousin streaming like 6 hours a day, I guess mine's just it's just one thing. So, but no problem, folks. Once everything settles down within, which is going to be a couple of months, I'm going to be honest with you. Because I've not worked in the healthcare, I've not filled out healthcare forms in quite some time for people. But once I get settled in and get back to things, then the streams will go somewhat back to normal. Yes, Venom Vince Versace was my wrestling name, which is where I got the Vince Goodrum thing, which was for a very short time, and I sucked at wrestling. But it was still a good name, though, so. So, tonight on the agenda, of course, is, I've changed the format right back to somewhat the original. First hour is Q&A, so feel free to ask questions, and the second and third hour is reaction videos. Cobra Crosslock, although I was a jobber KCB, so I never really used it. So it's basically just an arm bar. It's nothing fancy. But again, like I said, I was a super jobber, so if that tells you anything. Yeah, the vast majority of professional wrestling is made up of jobbers, But I never stuck with it because, people told me, Brody Chase, a couple other people, told me that I would probably never make any good of it, in other words. Yes, I saw him post this check. It's cute, so. But I'm definitely glad he made $600 here, so. But tonight, I have the Sassoon Oliva. Now, I've been having cognac with this, but the truth of the matter is, for a Maduro such as this, it's preferred to drink red wine with this. Now, I actually didn't have any Radius wine in my cabinets or anything, but I found this Flora stuff. I think I got it from Aldi. It's definitely not as good as Radius, but it's still a pretty decent red wine. It still pairs pretty well with the cigar. And of course, I got water, so let's get a little bit of music playing in the back. So, folks, tell me what in the comments below. What are you drinking and smoking? You're the cat. What's up, man? Well, to answer your question, it would probably be just 69ing, I guess. Either that or someone will just have to take one for the team. I've never had that particular issue. Usually that's something that's asked first as far as to topping and stuff like that, you know. You don't generally run into a situation. Still reserved like old J. Where has J Masters been anyway? Has anyone seen him? He's not put up anything in quite some time. Someone asked me about him last week. Chest pump, I got a lot of Jewish friends and I got a lot of Muslim friends. Those, like I said before, and I said this last week on my show, they've been beefing for over 70 years. It's just, unless you're Jewish or Muslim, it's just best to stay out of it, you know. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Other than the fact that they need to quit blowing each other up and have some peace. I don't think a ceasefire is going to fix anything. It'll just allow Hamas to regroup. But I'm not going to take a side as far as to who's right and who's wrong. Simply because, you know, it's been 70 years. I mean, they've been lobbing bombs at each other, so. Like I said, and I take this back to whenever I was working as a corrections officer, chest pump. You know, anytime I'd have a fight in a pod or so forth, you know, the one thing you don't want to do is immediately jump in because they still got all that energy and they'll usually end up swinging at you and you'll have a harder time. So usually I let them punch each other out for about 2 or 3 minutes or so forth. And once they get tired, that's when I'll go and cuff them, you know. The only exception is if someone's really just stomping the living tar out of them to where they're about to kill them, then yeah. They'll never cease fire. I mean, that's just going to always go on. Who's my favorite old school lifter? Probably Dorian, as far as lifting is concerned. And then, of course, and this will be a surprise, Ray Metzer. Ray Metzer was a monster lifter. But let's go ahead and get lit up, folks. So get your questions in. The great one is answering them until 10 o'clock p.m. But yeah, there was a lot of good old-fashioned lifters. Actually, let's get some better music going. Delta 8 is just a legal drug. Don't take the stuff, Ghost 66. That stuff will eventually scramble your brains if you use it. Delta 8 is, I would classify that on the same level as those Methyl 1 tests that was released right before the ban went in. I mean, everyone was taking that potent stuff and we're getting some huge bitch tits in like a week or so. Oh, it's because of Joe. That's why McCuck keeps harassing me, that guy. Joe. Jealous One's Envy. Oh, I didn't make. I couldn't go to Delray Beach. I had to fill out some paperwork for work. So. Super Draw wasn't bad. It's the Methyl 1 test that was. The real nasty stuff. I mean, people were just putting out some just crazy stuff that they knew that was dangerous. Hmm. Hmm. No, they don't have a super draw. It's not going to be the original super draw. They can put the name on it. It's no different than the Angel Dust. They still sell dust, but it's not going to be the same dust that you remember. Or the No Explode or anything like that. Jungle Warfare KCB is from ALR Industries. That's not Blackstone Labs. What's my favorite exercise? Pullovers on that machine. Pullovers, they build your bis, your tris, your chest, build your abdominals. It's a good compound exercise. I do that a lot also in the gym as well. Especially hits that good chest there. If you want a big chest, do pullovers. Chest pullovers. Hmm. Thoughts on weighted pull-ups and barbell rows? I've never been a fan of weighted pull-ups. I've seen people pull a muscle doing that. I would just do regular pull-ups, and if you actually want to do some weight or so forth, that guy, then utilize a machine for it. It's just a lot safer. Now, if you're in a position, however, to where like you have a garage gym and you don't have the equipment, then by all means, definitely do weighted pull-ups and stuff. Barbell rows are always awesome. That barbell rows will get your back built. Oh, absolutely. It's a good chest builder. That's not much Debo, Ghost. That's really not much. I don't think you have nothing to worry about. That's not even really a dose if you're taking that much. But any type of stuff you don't, unless you're on TRT, you don't want to take it for longer than like 12 weeks or so. But 5 milligrams, that's not much. That's hardly anything at all as far as that's concerned. Sesamin. A lot of people made it out to be something that it wasn't. Sort of like turkesterone that Greg Doucette's up there hawking again. I would honestly say use something else other than something like that. I think all you really need is a pre-workout. That's not something I would take in order to work out. You don't want to really make a habit of using something like that just in order to get through your workouts. You have to remember that's an oral product there, Ghost, so it takes some time for it to work through the body. It's not the same as something that you inject. Greg Doucette's no longer competing. Whenever he was competing, he wasn't using any drugs. At least none that were... He never... Well, a better way to say it is he never failed a drug test or anything. He became an IFBB pro, so I mean... I'll be honest with you, for the majority of people, once they turn IFBB pro, usually their careers are over. Because at that point in time, they're going to need a huge amount of resources in order to make it up to the next level. Ghost 66 with a $2 donation. No problem there. Always glad to help. But yeah, you don't have much to worry about if you're taking that low of a dose. But yeah, most people, as far as once they turn IFBB pro, it's over with. That's what happened to Nick Trigili. Nick Trigili turned pro, and he then realized that he needed like $50,000 to $100,000 per show just to compete. That's why he went and did all that soft porn stuff. Still didn't work anyway, so. That's why you really don't hear from... That's why you see people, they turn pro, and then you never hear from them again. Like Robert Bernayka, for example, is because they just don't have the resources to compete. I think he won a boxing match, MMA match recently.
Thanks for the input. Much appreciated.
Quite welcome, Ghost. He didn't do gay for pay. He did soft porn. Jerked off and stuff. The same as Collie Muscle did. Well, we got a lot of videos to review tonight, Chad, starting with Pugman's video. If we have time for it, I may play it, so I'd have to go find it. That was years ago. Nick Trigili is making videos on Instagram and other social media platforms. He's banned from YouTube. Well, KCB, they were smaller bodybuilders. Not only that, most of the shows they did were indie shows. Some people have the genetics to where they don't have to take much. Lee Priest, for example, heck, all he needed was $1,000 worth of stuff there, KCB. Literally. You can go ask Lee Priest. He didn't have to take much. Lee Priest has some of the best genetics out there, literally. So if you have great genetics, KCB, you don't really need much. But the thing about it is, you got to remember, Most of the shows Hidetada and Silvio won were indie shows. They never won the Arnold shows like the Arnold Classic or the Mr. Olympia or anything. Do you think... no, you don't have what it takes to get a pro card, Lamar. I mean, you my dog and everything, but you don't have the genetics. It wasn't because of me. He just left there, Chad. He was never really in the realm of things. KCB, it's not really worth it. If you are gonna compete, Lamar, I would try maybe one of the physique events or so forth, but not bodybuilding. Takes more than being big in order to be successful. Take it from me. Take it from someone that wasn't too successful. But I got a cool trophy at least out of it. Yeah, it's not my radius wine, but it'll do. It still pairs good with the cigar. Well, people are doing classic physique nowadays. The reason being is simply because it makes them more marketable for movies and stuff. You know, being like 300 pounds, not marketable for movies. Whereas classic physique, yeah, you can definitely you have movie potential. Eventually, the open bodybuilding will be a thing of the past, I think. Hanky? I was thinking about actually getting into the same show he was and just seeing what he does. Would I date McMahon? Not after I read those text messages, Athens. Anyone seen Vince McMahon's text messages? Those things are horrible. See, this is leaving a good ash. I actually re-seasoned my humidor 2 days ago, actually. So I'll see how that went because it was causing a couple of issues. But I hadn't seasoned it in a couple of years anyway. I need to season it once a year. Yes, Carl Weathers. Action Jackson. Rocky, and of course the premiere movie Predator. He ended his career on a pretty high note with The Mandalorian. Excuse me for a minute, folks. My phone is turned on for some odd reason. Yeah, folks, you probably noticed that there was a little echo. It was actually my tablet, actually. Red wine, Chad. Well, you get some Humacare products. Generally, it's a mix of distilled water and glycol. It just actually just seals in the cedar wood. But you wipe down the cedar sections and then you do one more wipe within 24 hours, and then it's seasoned. It's pretty easy to do. But I knew it was failing because some of my cigars was cracking a little bit and stuff. As you could tell, this one's smoking pretty good, so... I mean, you can expect a couple of cracks, but, you know, it was just getting a little ridiculous. I mean, I got two plastic humidors. You don't have to really do anything with those. But for a wooden cedar one, I mean, it ages the cigars a lot better than the plastic ones. But you just got to make sure you take care of your humidor. Well, they've scrubbed Vince McMahon's name off of the WWE site. They're also going to scrub Brock Lesnar's name off of there as well as John Laurinaitis. They've already got Brock Lesnar's gear at huge discounts. Once they sell out his gear, he's going to be erased from the site. John Laurinaitis, a couple of other people are. It's definitely John Laurinaitis. Yeah, this is Aldi wine, unfortunately. For some reason or other, I didn't have any Radius. I just had that. And you want, when you get these cigars, they're better to be paired with red wine rather than cognac. I guess you didn't read the emails, did you? Or you didn't read the text messages. Apparently, it's alleged that he participated in those supposed gangbang things and gang rape things. According to those text messages, yes. I mean, you're always innocent until proven guilty, and McMahon said that it's a distortion of the truth, but those text messages, if you actually read them out, you can if you read them out in Mr. McMahon's voice in your head, they're definitely by him. That's for sure. But it was almost like a 18-year-old kid that was posting that stuff. It was nasty. I can't believe he wrote that. If you want to do the Ruby, best of luck to you, Lamar. Oh, I don't want to get up again. It's not a fancy bottle there or anything. The only time I'll ever show my bottle is if it's Radius. But not that stuff. But this is a grocery store red wine, so. Frank from the gas station, what's up, man? We're just getting our first hour in, getting my smoke, and then we're gonna do reaction videos. Oh, I don't need to do that type of mixing there, Chad. Red wine is perfect by itself. You want your... Any alcohol that you have with a cigar, you want it to complement the cigar you have. Because a Maduro is... This one's a highly... This one's a... What kind of leaf is this? This is a San Andreas leaf. You need something that matches the heaviness of it. So the red wine actually works for it. I have no clue where Gummy is. Nothing like a good seasoned humidor. Hopefully it stays that way. Because if that gauge goes down again, I'm gonna have to buy a new humidor. Because I didn't season it for a couple of years, so I may have already screwed it up. Just walked in. Someone saw that I was a pretty huge guy, you know, and stuff. I mean, at that time, I was on the juice, so I was a lot bigger than I am now, surprisingly enough. It has nothing to do with drugs, Athens. He's a billionaire. He thought he was the ruler of the universe, much like other billionaires. He thought he was untouchable. He thought he can continue the Attitude Era. It's just a level of arrogance is what it is, Athens. Not so much as drugs. Long before he was on these drugs, he was that stuff was already happening. Before he even touched a drop of steroids. Well, you have to remember in the 50s and 60s, you know, that was right after the fall of Cuba. Those particular rappers and stuff, you know, after the fall of Cuba, you know, the cigar itself started going down. So it's nothing in particular. It's just that people were smoking more cigarettes than cigars. Very few people smoke cigars anymore. Cigars have made a comeback, but it's not going to be the same. But even cigarettes as a whole, you know, that's gone down in place of vapes. So it's just a time and place there, KCB. A lot more people are smoking vapes now than cigarettes. Everywhere I go, I see more people vaping these days. I don't know what kind of cigars that Columbo was smoking. I wore Etonic's Ghost. Anything with Snoop's name on it there is gonna sell, Ghost. So I think they're gonna do pretty well. But I wore Etonics in the 80s and 90s. Those are where I mostly wore Etonics in the 80s and 90s. Well, Etonics went to a high fashion brand, and now it's going back to a Walmart brand. Yeah, people used to smoke pipes and cigars, then it became cigarettes, and now it's vapes. I still like my cigars. I've always, because you got to take care of it. They're not any healthier than, they're a lot healthier than cigarettes, but that's not saying much because you don't inhale these. This still has nicotine in it, and stuff. You can still get emphysema and lung cancer from it. But getting back to Columbo, I don't know what type of cigars that he smoked. George Burns, he smoked El Producto Queens. They're no longer made, but they were a value price. He used to be sponsored by the company El Producto Queens. He smoked like 15 cigars every single day, literally. It's a lot. I didn't know they still made those shoes, KCB. Midnight Sun Black. No, I don't wear Kogi sweaters. My sweaters are from Men's Warehouse. There's no real such thing as a gateway drug or anything. I don't think of smoking anything else whenever I have a cigar. I've tried vapes before, I just didn't like them. They just don't have the elegance or the taste of a good cigar. Oh yeah, Protein. I don't have an addictive personality, so if I want to, I can stop smoking cigars. There are some times where I've not smoked a cigar in like 2 days. No joke. But you are gonna still have a nicotine withdrawal symptom, but I can usually fight through stuff like that. I never competed in powerlifting. Newports are a horrible cigarette. Hopefully he's not smoking menthols. Those menthols are the worst cigarettes you can smoke. Of course, I got back my frescoes finally. I had tried a couple of other stuff whenever I was not working at Verizon. Because I was trying, what I had to do is save up a bunch of money in order to reform my business. So I did shop around for the best deals. So, but my frescoes, I had coupons and stuff for it. I had a $20 off, and then I had free shipping. So I was able to get the frescoes for just $3 a cigar. So that's a good deal. Some people do that, Frank. I wouldn't. Yeah, unfiltered cigarettes are horrible. You're talking about those Lucky Strikes. Bad stuff, bad news. Bad. But in terms of, you have to remember, the reason why coffee is so popular is because it's got caffeine. Caffeine is an addictive substance. Nicotine is addictive as well. Fast food can be addictive to people because it has corn syrup. Corn syrup is also addictive as well. High sugar stuff, it's addictive. Yeah, there's a lot of dead people who smoke cigars just to get those leather jackets. You bought a whole chicken today? Sounds like a good deal. Japanese cigarettes are no better than regular cigarettes, KCB. Don't be fooled by what the Japanese smokes. They have less chemicals in it, but again, any type of smoking, whether it's vaping, cigar, it's never going to be healthy in terms of things. But you have to remember, folks, the one thing that'll kill you quicker than anything else is stress. When I smoke a cigar, I'm in a relaxed state. When I'm having alcohol, in moderation, like I said, I have just one glass. A lot of days I don't even drink at all. I just have coffee. When I have a glass of wine and I have a cigar, I'm unwinding from a hard day's work. I'm in a relaxed state. When you're in a relaxed state, you're not stressed out. So you'll live longer technically with cigars than you will with not doing anything. That's why my cousin's all messed up for. He thinks he takes nicotine tablets when he should be smoking a cigar instead. If you're going to be taking any type of nicotine, just smoke a cigar. Well, that wasn't addictive. He just needed a reality check, that's all. Cuban would be an okay person if he just didn't talk behind people's backs and stuff. You know, forget about me, Eric. One day he's going to say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and he's going to get fucked up pretty badly. Yeah, they got strict laws as far as alcohol and cigarettes are concerned on any reservations for the most part. At Harrah's Casino, you used to not be able to drink, but I think they passed. I think the tribal council passed a rule to where they do now allow alcohol in Harrah's. What's the smallest my waist has been? About 28. Lamar, that's whenever I was competing. Still didn't do me any good. I had to get my waist very small because I have a short upper torso, Lamar. I think I showed a picture of me at my very leanest. Let me see if it's still up. Whether I put it up or not. It might be in my catalog. But that's my, that was about 4 or 5 weeks out from a show. God, I'm such a handsome devil. But long ass arms, that's for sure. But yeah, I had a pretty good waist. Well, Lamar, if you have a total the one good thing about a total gym machine is that practically every exercise involves your abdominals. And the key to having a lean waist, Lamar, is whenever you do abdominals, don't put any weight on it. Don't put no weight whatsoever on it. Never use weight with your abdominals, because you want to elongate those abs. Your abs are the only muscle that's already built up. The only thing you need to do is remove the fat off of it. But you shouldn't worry about abs until you get your body fat percentage down first. Yeah, I mean, but that was Showtime. That was my. But I went into this show here, way too light, actually. But as you can tell, and this is the thing I'm talking about, even with a vacuum pose, I'm doing a vacuum pose right now, or at least coming out of a vacuum pose, Lamar. Because of the short torso, I'm going to get killed by other people that have proper genetics. But I came in way too light as a light heavyweight. So therefore, I got killed by this guy, who was the eventual winner of the show, this person here. This guy got on my nerves. This guy here, he went into powerlifting. And everyone made fun of this guy because they said he looked like a buffed up George Bush. Yep, good memories there, folks. Oh heck no, Pugman. I didn't even place in the top 5 in there. That was Pugman. That was a pro qualifier. I did pretty well, but when you're competing in a pro qualifier, you're gonna go up against the best people. No, I got destroyed at that show. Well, I wouldn't say I got destroyed. I did beat like maybe 1 or 2. I never got my placings, but the other 2 people, they actually left the venue after prejudging. And I think it was because they didn't want to have the privilege of actually losing to someone like me, actually. See, there was 8 people in prejudging, Tim. When I got back, there was only 6 people. The other two left because they felt, I think they felt that they were going to lose to me. They didn't want to be embarrassed having the ideal that they actually lost to someone like me. But I don't care. That's still my best conditioning I ever had. But yeah, I was taking a... But the advantage of having a lean waist, and this is where I won, this is where I beat the other poses and stuff, was during this pose. When you have a lean waist, you can do things. Even though his is up, the waist is too thick. Leaner waist is going to always win out. I don't know what that was, so... Not in a drug-free event. There were, that guy, that was the height of my potential. That is the absolutely probably the best physique I could possibly get due to my, because I have very poor genetics, that guy. Very poor. Like I said, short torso, long arms, it didn't matter if I filled out. That's my best conditioning, but my best is not going to be better than someone with average genetics. But I had fun, and it helped promote my business. And of course we got... Maybe I should show this for another picture or so forth. Yeah, you see, a lot of people, they look in the mirror and they think they're buff, but you have to remember, bodybuilding involves working out all of your body parts. Most people do one tricep exercise, but you got to hit both heads. If you hit both heads, your arms are going to look good. You got to make sure you're doing your shoulders as well. So, makes all the difference. I did the best I could, but there was no way I was going to win that show. No way. Nope, 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 nope. I don't think I ever showed this picture before. I don't think I ever showed anyone this. But that was me actually practicing on my night routine. That's actually at 4 a.m. in the morning. You know, when you got all those fat burners and all the other stuff running through your body and stuff, I only got maybe like an hour or 2 hours of sleep. Exactly that guy. Once you strip away all the fat and the blubber and everything like that, you know, that's what really shows you're posing. But I came in very undersized. I weighed in at like 172 pounds. Or no, I weighed in at 177 pounds. But I still register for light heavyweight because after I carved up, I knew I was going to be around 182 or so. And generally, because I'm too tall to compete as a middleweight. My cousin had a good physique whenever he did his physique show. He did a physique show back in like 2008. He looked pretty good, actually. He's just too tall to be in the physique show. He was just way too tall. About 12 weeks, quick pump. Although, yeah, about 12 weeks. You need at least 3 months. If I was going to compete again, I've lost a bunch of weight, but I would still need I would need at least 16 weeks to be competitive at this point. The only thing is that if I competed again, I'd be a lot bigger than this. I'm just losing weight for health purposes, folks, at this point. Even though I'm taking gear, I would have to take a bunch more in order to compete in the NPC. I would get killed. I mean, I competed in the NPC anyway. But here's the problem, folks. And let me show you this here. Hold on a minute. Let me show you a picture from 2006, actually. But this is just what I mean by what could possibly happen is when I try to make, this is me at about 191 pounds. I was well overweight, but I had to get to this weight in order to be in the heavyweight class. That's why I went way down in weight. So this is 2006, actually. You see, the lighter you are, as far as once you strip off that fat, you're gonna have a much better physique. But yeah, I was overweight on that, so. And I wasn't taking absolutely nothing at that show event. Nothing. No steroids, no GH, no Lasix or anything. I dried out with dandelion root and strong coffee. But I have no, like I said, I don't have any regrets. I'm in a lot better health than a lot of other people that have stopped competing. But still the same, because I had taken some pro hormones and stuff, I mean, that just killed my testosterone, which is why I'm on TRT now. Well, yes, I was still gay, Sarah. All right, and that's the end of the cigar. Remember, folks, be sure to twist, not jab. All right, we're going to start the reaction videos once I hit the can, so I'll be right back. Let's get the snake going. Woo, woo. All right, folks, y'all ready for some reaction videos? Give me a hell yeah. Let's turn off the music. And let's get ready to rumble. Oh, wait a minute, I can't say that. That's copyrighted. So we're going to start with Pugman's video. And I think this is actually Lamar's. He was going to show that 1800 bottle. Let's go ahead and check this out.
Money. What brand?
Oh.
This is a 1800.
That's a very expensive tequila. No doubt.
Castillo Cristalino Año. It's got this little thing on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Big capper right here. Big capping right here, boy. It's pretty clean, you know. It's all right. Shit is good though. No cap. She got your boy just right. Would you eat all of that? No diet yet, Lamar? Would you eat all of that? No diet yet, Lamar? Oh, I'm on a diet, bro. That's why I'm not eating none of that.
Yeah, those bottles are crazy. That's good stuff there, Lamar. I mean, I always thought the shining lights on those 1800 bottles, that particular one was kind of gimmicky, but you know, they make a good tequila. I don't keep tequila in my home because the only thing I can really mix with it is pina colada. So I'm just still a straight up cognac brandy type person. Just Titanicing. Oh yeah, I definitely drink with Lamar.
You guys have been asking for an eyeballs update. It's been about
Yep, he's a cross-eyed monster, that's for sure.
about 2 months since the surgery, and I honestly wanted to wait till about 3 months to say, you know, hey, we're fully recovered, this is what happened, but things don't really seem to be improving that much. Aesthetically, what he did, it's a little bit asymmetrical, but I think it turned out pretty well. The problem is...
Turned out well? You spent $35,000 to be cross-eyed. It didn't turn out well at all.
My eyes are kind of crooked, cross-eyed. I think the medical term for it is esotropia, where my eyes are kind of pointing inward. I was not told this was a possible side effect of the surgery. I was told that I could get double vision.
You shouldn't have had the surgery to even begin with, you dumb fuck.
which I do have. My vision has not really improved since 1 month ago. So anything past about 5 feet, I see two of. I mean, driving's very difficult. My depth perception is.
As far as whiskey is concerned, I'm more of a bourbon type person. I usually have the Virgil Cane ginger bourbon, but as far as whiskey, I'll go with the Duncan Taylor brand, mixed aged. I've always liked that.
Is horrible, like driving the forklift and stuff, and doing a lot of things with work. So hopefully we give it another month, and then I can start freaking out a little bit. You guys.
And folks, this is exactly what happens whenever you go and get these surgeries. You guys have heard me before. Just be happy with yourself. And just remember, my eyes are straight. Not cross-eyed, folks. And you know how much that cost me to not be cross-eyed? 0. Be happy with yourself, folks. Don't go and get surgeries or hair transplants or everything. You know, it's part of the aging process as far as I'm concerned. I'm not going to go, I don't need to get that, you know. I mean, I got an 8-inch cock, you know. I got a big cock. All you need is a big cock in this world and you're fine, you know. If you got a big dick, doesn't matter, you know. Got nothing to prove, you know.
You guys.
Vegan gains. Ooh. Let's see this one. I hadn't seen this one yet.
She's also, I've had a few medication changes recently, so she just wants me to keep on the meds I'm on right now and see how it goes.
Training's going good though?
Yeah, I'm getting strong as fuck. Last bench session, I did 330 for 3 sets of 5. And
when we were talking, you were cutting. You did like a 50 or 60 pound cut. Are you bulking again now?
I gained about 15 pounds since then, and I'm just keeping my weight right where it is.
I mean, that's the rebound effect as far as when you lose a lot of weight. If he lost like 30 pounds, I bet you a lot of it was water weight or so forth, and it just came back.
Yeah. So when we were training, when I left Canada, I was like 187 or something. When I did a cut, my plan was to go down to like 177. But I accidentally went down to like 173, 174 the other day. I weighed myself. I didn't even realize it. So now I'm trying to bulk again, but I'm having a hard time putting on weight, honestly. Even with the right protein. I thought my metabolism had slowed down. I thought I fucked it up, but it seems to be fast again. So I think I need to be eating like seriously big meals, like fucking just a ridiculous amount of protein.
Are you still smoking too?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that'll make it harder to put on weight.
Yeah, maybe I should just try to stop for like 2-3 months and then.
Genova's already made it clear he's not coming back to YouTube. He's just going to stick with the coins. He gave up on bodybuilding, so it would be nice for him to come back to YouTube, though. But as far as Rich is concerned, I'm sure he had a rebound effect, but I think he's fidging the numbers. I think he gained back all his weight, to be honest with you.
You know, if I stop, I stop forever. And if I go back to it when I cut, you know, I get
at least try just taking like nicotine lozenges or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was you know Zins. Did we talk about those?
The weird nicotine
like
pouch things. Yeah.
Yeah, I was taking those, and then not that long ago on stream, I had like, I basically overdosed on nicotine. I had like 9 in a row, and then I threw up while I was live. I had to like run to the bathroom.
Yeah, I've kind of done that before too. I just have the normal lozenges, and sometimes I just fuck up and I take like 5 or 6 at once, and then Yeah, I get sick.
Remember what I stated before about him popping nicotine tablets like Tic Tacs, and he went and said that he only took one a day? I knew he was lying. I knew he was taking a whole bunch more. You see, there's a reason why cigars come in different sizes, so that way you can measure how much nicotine you have, 5 or 6 tablets of nicotine? I mean, that's insane, Man, it's not going to help him. That's why I said he needs to smoke a cigar.
Yeah, those will fucking get you. What are you looking at for content tonight? What have you been looking into lately?
Oh, nothing in particular. I'm just chilling tonight, just reacting to random content. Watching like some Jason Genova right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you're really into the sort of weightlifting lolcows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw, but our video almost has 1 million views. So I was pretty happy with that.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
And you just uploaded the training vlog?
Yeah, I just uploaded it. I have like another channel I'm doing that's all IRL stuff. So
okay.
Oh yeah, Pug man, I can see through my cousin's bullshit, all the time. I know. I can see through his bullshit.
Paid an editor a little bit to make it, edited down. It's quite funny. I think you'd probably like it. Your
right.
chat would probably.
I'll react to that tonight.
Yeah, let me send you a link real quick.
All right.
Here we go. Yeah. Well, that's good. Glad to hear things are going well. Yeah, that's good. I hope all that mental stuff just subsides. I know it comes and goes with you, but I assume you're, handling it the best you can, and you're not at severe risk of any crazy self-harm or anything.
Yeah, like I've got enough support to prevent me from, committing suicide or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good amount of support to have for sure. Kick or keep was interesting tonight. It was my first loss, though. They teamed me up with a partner that just wasn't.
Blah 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 blah. I think that's the end of that video. But it's like I said before. I knew he was taking more than just one nicotine tablet. He's trying to take more because it when you take nicotine tablets, the effectiveness pretty much goes down. A cigar is a full package for folks. Because it's not just the nicotine, it's the flavors, the smoke, and everything, that gets you in a relaxed state. And if you notice, I always have a cigar with a little bit of alcohol or coffee, See, my cousin does, when you take a nicotine tablet, there's nothing to it, I mean, I could see him taking it just because he has pets, but, he can go out on a balcony or so forth. Or a patio, and he can just smoke a cigar or so, I think what's going to end up happening is he's going to start vaping. I can almost guarantee it. He'll probably start vaping pretty soon. But we shall see. All right, we got Frank from the gas station.
Jason
Oh, should I play this one? Why not?
Genova is here. First time he's been here since shit went down. So it's going to be pretty interesting. He's been bothering me a lot. He has been bugging me for the past few days to come in because he says he misses me.
Oh, by the way, PJ's not getting out for a while. I thought he was, but looks like he's going to have to sit in there for a little longer.
He misses his brother, and he really wants to see me. So, if that is true, because I have been like a big brother, or almost a dad, I suppose, in a way to him for 5 years. I told him he could come in today for a little while. Now, I'm not going to offer him anything. No free product, no money for sure. Giving him more than enough money. And I want to see if he really did just miss me. Well, listen, here's the deal. My radio show ran pretty long, longer than I thought it was going to go. And I have a meeting that I have to do, so I can't even hang out. So I wanted to just say hi and give you a hug and stuff. But I gotta get moving, I gotta get back to work, and so does everybody else, so I gotta say goodbye.
Can I have a little Christmas gift?
What do you want for a Christmas gift?
It's gonna be funny on camera, we'll do it
What do
on
you
camera.
want? What is he's asking for a little Christmas gift.
Oh my god. Here we go again.
Is it money or something?
What do you want for Christmas? What is it?
I wanna get a drone for Christmas.
I'm not getting you a drone.
No. I saw one cheap in the Walmart. And I wanted.
How
to get
cheap was it?
It was $120.
That's not a drone. That's a toy.
No, it's a drone. That's actually a drone.
Let's ask Chris Aaron. He's a drone expert. Chris Aaron,
It's a drone warrior.
can he get a drone for $120?
Yeah, you can.
I mean, you get a toy for $120.
A
No,
toy?
I saw a drone for $120. It really is a drone.
Where did you see it?
Walmart's on clearance.
I mean, it's gonna crash. I'll tell you that.
I'm prepared for it.
How much money do you have for the drone currently?
60, $70.
You have already 60 or 70 bucks?
Yeah,
So you need $30 for it.
I need like.
That's like the get.
See, $120 really isn't that much, but Janoy always went to PJ because he knew he had the money. You know, when you're giving out money or so forth, it's sort of like feeding pigeons in a park. In a park. You know, once those pigeons know that you're going to give them bread and stuff, they're going to always come back to you. He's not a father to him. He's just he's a food source. Janoy is a pigeon, and basically PJ was like that guy that was feeding the pigeons out in the park, you know.
Yes, to see.
I'm only going to give you this money because I want you to take a picture of the drone.
Yeah.
And I want you to fucking fly the drone and videotape it and say, thank you, PJ, for buying me this toy that I'm certainly going to break here.
Everyone call us on. Hey, everyone call us on the forums.
Yep.
Call us
On
Picture.
fitness.
Better
All the
actually
pictures.
get the drone. I don't want to see sunglasses or any other bullshit like
drone,
that.
drone.
Drone for real. The
Drone
the
for
drone
real.
that is apparently a toy.
Reddit. All of them.
Yeah.
Yep. And I want you to actually fly it and utilize it.
I
Utilize
attack
it
it with our-
wisely.
What's that?
Can I attack it with our drone?
Yes, we'll absolutely. We'll use our enforcer drone to take yours out.
Enforcer drone.
Did you come here because you missed me or because you wanted to get the drone?
No, because I miss you too. I miss you
Miss that money.
I miss you too. Listen,
He also misses me.
I definitely want to win back my fans. Definitely,
Well, you have to first thing go buy the drone right now so that people don't think that you came here to scam me like you always do.
I went to them. I'm gonna send you a picture of it.
Okay.
Send you a picture.
The iron extortionist strikes again.
No more lies! Lies!
Why did you not make a video that I asked for? And why did you not buy the drone? I have $100 still, did not use. Not make video, really don't have enough good drone. Need $500 to $600. If I could give rest money, buy it, promise.
What the fuck?
Money for drone, for good one, just being honest. I need rest money to buy a good one. Then I do video, I promise. No rejection, my brother. I was going to say no, I want the video, but need a good one. I'll make deal with you. Oh, he's gonna make a deal with me now.
He sent you a picture.
This is the latest one.
Of a box.
I'll make deal with you. Give my... That's so funny. I'll make deal with you. Give me money, $500 to $1,000, as an early birthday gift. My birthday is February 22nd. Coming up soon.
Oh my gosh. It's
Shut-
always his birthday.
Shoot video, I promise. I will shoot video. Plus, it's my birthday anyway, so special accession. Here I am. I
Good.
will not give you another dollar. You have betrayed me too many times with money. Especially now that you don't even have Brad defending you. And taking the time to come on my Q&A, which he factually did, to exploit you. Angry face emoji.
Oh boy. Good classic stuff there, I tell you what. You know, any video with Genova in it is always good, but hold on to those memories, folks, because there won't be any more. Now, what is this? God, I hate that song. Whenever I hear that song, folks, it reminds me of Saturday Night Live. You remember the Saturday Night Live skit, don't you? And the movie was even more horrible. Enough of this crap. Yeah. He may not be able to confess to taking steroids, but one thing is for sure, he uses still a shitload of Botox.
I don't.
All right, remember the rule, folks. One Sean G video per day, or per live stream. So this is your Sean G video.
One of these Scullies. I got 3 left. I only got gray. All the blacks are sold out. I only got gray. Where my members at? Montez. Look at my nigga Montez. 4 miles. Let's get this money. Slovenia in the building. My nigga Montez from Slovenia. He got the little badge next to his name because he got the membership and his name is green. I shout him out. Nigga all the way in Slovenia. Yo, if I was to go to Slovenia in like an hour or 2, man, the first Slovenian honey I see, step into it like a champ.
Slovenians don't date niggers. You ain't getting no play. And there's no black people in Slovenia, so you're going to be using your hand.
She gonna say, damn, who is that? She gonna ask her other friend. It's gonna be like a group of Slovenian girls. They're gonna say, who is that? I'm gonna say, that's that nigga Sean G from the podcast from Soul. That nigga got the YouTube. Look at how good he look. That's what they gonna say. Look at how good he look. Then they gonna say,
would you really want a Slovenia girl? I mean, unless you have a hankering for onion soup, I
want to give him some.
Or goulash.
Slovenian honey's gonna say, I want to give him some. The other girl gonna say, yeah, me too. And then the other girl gonna say, yeah, I do too. And then they all gonna say, let's all give him some at the same time. Let's all give him some at the same time. Top of the third. All three of them gonna want to give me some.
Well, KCB, at this point in time, it's, that 86,000, I mean, yeah, you better keep playing that stock market.
Ten. Three.
Remember, KCB, we play everyone's videos that are submitted, regardless as to whether we like it or not. I have to be fair.
Straight. Yo, is the picture clear? Yo, is the picture clear? Jamal, what's up? 5'7", man. On a good day. Why would that matter? Yo, Kieran, what up? Yo, 3 sets in the back. Is it clear? Is the picture clear? Hit that like button, man. 24 y'all in here, only 9 like buttons. It's supposed to be 24 people in here, 24 likes. It's the life button, because we about life. We don't speak death, we don't live death, we don't think death. We keep our death on the forefront of our mind as a motivator for us to stay concentrated and focused and determined today to push forward in achieving our vision, so that we know that time is of the essence, but we don't speak death. We know that death is going to be an inevitable part of this this whole evolution.
More of this street philosophy shit, you know. No, I would never date Sean G.
But we speak life. Yo, I'm already tight. Top of the fourth. Top of the fourth. Come over here. Come over here.
Fuck Larry Wheels. He got my stream. He's copyrighted all of his stuff to where you can't even live stream and comment on it.
Ten. It's 4. 4 in the back. 4 in the back. 4 in the back. Yo, is the picture clear? Snowman say it's clear. Snowman say it's clear. Parking lot full, man. Parking lot full. Top of the 5th coming up. Top of the 5th. We doing 20s. We doing 20s. We doing 20s, man. If you can't do 20s, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Something wrong. Something wrong. And we doing 10 sets. That's 200. If you can't do 200, go work out with them and build your shit up before you come over here fucking with me. Because soon as you able to do 200, I'm gonna turn this up to 400. We're gonna be doing 10 sets of 40s. So whatever you do, I got to always beat you. I got to do more than you. So when you catch up to me, I got to move up so that I'm always in front of you, so that you never catch up to me. I got to be better than you. I got to be better than you. Ten. Yo, check this out. I know a lot of...
Not really, because push-ups are kind of boring there, Ben. I mean, they definitely are a great chest builder and everything when you don't have equipment around, but yeah, I wouldn't want to sit in a parking lot and just do push-ups.
My haters, I know a lot of the haters, a lot of my haters, they wish they could see me do 19 push-ups or 18, like I mess up the count and say I did 20, but I only did 19. So they could go in the comment section and say he cheated. He say he did 20s, but that set was 19. That'll never happen with me. Cause I'll never let you have that over me so you could drop that on me.
Yeah, I remember that, Ben.
He said he was doing 20s, but he only did 19 in the 5th set. Never. I never give you that. You understand? I'm gonna make you keep hating and keep wishing that I do it wrong, but I'm never gonna do it wrong. I'm never gonna do it wrong. It's always gonna be right. Whenever I do it, it's gonna be right. All the time. All the time. Top of the 6. Top of the 6. You're doing 20s, man. You can't do 20s, get up out of here. 10. Top of the 6. Yo. My push-ups is the cleanest. My push-ups is the cleanest. I want to thank all 23 people for hitting that like button for me, man. You understand? My push-ups is the cleanest. My money clean. My push-ups is the cleanest. Six sets in the back. Hold up, I gotta scratch my back. Top 7. Let's go. Top of 7. Come on, Sean.
Well, folks, looks like my light went out. I guess I forgot to charge it up. Oh well. But it has a good battery life at least.
10. I did 20, man. Perfect.
Yes, I can do push-ups like that. I mean, like I said, push-ups are not much for me, so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Yo, my push-ups is perfect. My push-ups is perfect.
My push-ups
My
are better
push-ups
than your
perfect.
push-ups.
It's my pre-workout. Coffee.
If it's the quick pump, if it's their music, it does. If it's somebody else's music, it gets limited, so you don't get any revenue from it.
7 sets in the bag, man. Count them. Top of the 8th coming up. This will be 160. This is a little light routine for me, man. This is like beginner level for me. Like a little warm up. Like a little warm up. It's cold out here. That's how we blow our nose. That's how we wipe our nose, like that. We don't use no Kleenex. We ain't got no Kleenex. We use our hoodie. We ain't got no tissue. I ain't got no tissue. I ain't got no tissue. I ain't got no tissue. And even if there was some tissue there, I wouldn't blow my nose with no tissue. But I got some napkins in my car. I keep napkins over my visor. I always keep napkins up there. So like when I'm eating and shit, I smell something, little Sean eating, I give him a napkin so we could wipe our mouth. Cause you gotta have your mouth clean. You run into a little fly honey. You can't be having mayonnaise and ketchup and shit all on your mouth. That don't look right. But anyway, I could go in there and get a napkin and blow my nose, but never that. Never that. I blow my snot out like that and wipe it with my hoodie, with my shirt.
What? I think that's a little bit too much information.
Top of the 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top of the 8th. Top of the 8th. Ten.
Well, Quick Pump, a lot of those music videos, sometimes they'll actually cut off the stream and cut it. Just depends on what type of music. Especially something from like CC Music Factory.
I'm the best, man. I'm the best. 8. I'm the best, man. I'm the best ever. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best ever. Hit that like button, man. Go on my website and get the last 3 Scullies, man. I got 3 left. Great ones. The black is sold out. No more black till next year. If I decide to bring them back. I may not decide to bring them back.
No more till next year? I mean, that's 2025. Why wait?
My push-ups is the best. Top of the 9th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Top of the 9th. Let's go. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Doesn't matter if he graduated with honors. You can be book smart, but if you ain't got no common sense, a person without common sense can get a PhD, you know. Common sense is something that's innately born.
That's 9. 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9.
Why is he putting out baseballs for? I mean, he can't keep a natural count of things.
9.
Everybody was doing that ponytail stuff back in the late 90s there, Quick Pump. It was just a style.
It's 9, man. It's 9, man. Share this video. Share this video. This is the last set. This will be 10 sets.
I think we've had enough of Sean for today. No more sets.
Work, champ, work.
Oh, God, this guy again. Oh, well. Like I said, anyone that submits a video, you know, I have to be fair to everyone. I really don't want to watch this one, but like I said, it's part of my process as far as reaction videos are concerned.
You play games with your health.
First off, he needs to pull his pants up. Or pull his shorts up.
You play games with yourself. And guess who? The only person that you want to fuck up is yourself. Third set, champ. We doing 100 in the kitchen dips. Come on, champ. Let's work. Third set. 1, 2, 3.
I love those bars, actually. I used to use those to go and do people's home personal training. So those are actually pretty good to have, actually. Yeah, I watched Hanging with Mr. Cooper. It was a pretty good show.
Oh. Ah. Ah. 10. We ain't playing, champ. Let them other motherfuckers play. Hold yourself accountable, champ. I hold myself accountable every motherfucking day. Every motherfucking second, minute, day, week, month, year. I do the same shit over and over and over again. Builders eat the same food over and over and over again. Workouts, same thing over and over and over again. Guys in prison, guys that's in the feds.
He doesn't have so much of a mental issue. It's just that he's still locked up in prison. Even though he's out of prison, he's still really in prison.
Guess what we was doing? Pull-ups, push-ups, dips, squats, burpees, over and over and over and over again. The same workout. So mix me with, I can't shock my muscles because I'm doing the same workout. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up and be consistent. When you consistent, everything work. Fourth set, champ. Everything work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What the fuck do I need a motherfucking gym for, champ? What the fuck do I need?
One thing I can't agree with him, he definitely doesn't need a gym whatsoever. I mean, you got people that are spending so much money in gymnasiums when they can simply do some equipment such as this, you know. If I didn't have any money, which there's been plenty of times, especially when I worked at Walmart for minimum wage, I just trained at home on simple stuff such as this, you know. But you know, you don't need a gym in order to train. I go to my gym because it has a hot tub, it has a sauna. You know, it's very relaxing. I can do some of my office work there. You know, I go to the gym more or less for amenities as well as working out. But Yeah, I mean, he is definitely right on that, at least.
Do what the fuck, champ? I'm in my own kitchen, champ. I don't need nobody pat me. Sir, these people been having gym memberships for 5 years, 3 years, 8 years, 2 years. Why you come bothering me, asking me the same questions that you asked the last guy 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago? I don't want to hear the same shit. You need discipline, god damn it. That's it. No discipline, no growth. When you got discipline, you're going to go through growing pains, champ. That's the way it is. And that's how it's going to stay. If you want to grow, you got to be willing to go through growing pains. Because you got to feel pain to respect the game. What did Mike Tyson say? Everybody got a plan.
Kat, if I wanted to go to the gym for twinks, I would go to Planet Fitness. Sports Club, for the most part, is for a lot older guys, such as myself, you know. Most younger folks, they usually go to Planet Fitness, the cheapest thing that they can find.
Until they get hit. Soon that pain, just hit them. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do this no more. This is stupid. Just whining like a bitch. Fifth set, champ. Just fucking whining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you doing something the correct way, you don't need a high count, champ. Just do it the right way. So you don't got to do it again. Because when you're competing, when you're going up against people that do things with proper form and technique, when you do that bullshit, guess what they're going to say? That don't count. When I did my dips wrong, my pull-ups wrong, my push-ups wrong,
it's pretty difficult to do dips wrong or so forth. I know people go halfway, but, you know, dips and pull-ups are pretty much an easy technique that you can do. I mean, it's not very complicated, so I could see where he's going by to where they're not doing full reps whenever doing dips or pull-ups or anything. This is also why I don't recommend weighted pull-ups, because a lot of people that I've seen do it, they don't really get to the point to where they're really working the back muscles.
I was in the penitentiary. Guess what the motherfucker said? Troy, get your ass up. Get off that bar. Get off that dip bar. Start back over. The shit not right. All right, champ. I stand to be corrected. So guess what I did? I fixed that shit. Because guess what? I got tired of starting back over. I got tired of starting back over. I got tired of starting back over. So I got it right. And then I got it right again. Then I got it right again. Then I got it right again. Now,
well, that's the dynamics of the gym. I mean, older people, they want the amenities too, showcase. You know, you won't find them at a Planet Fitness, because what can you do at a Planet Fitness? They have a locker, they have weights, and that's pretty much it. You know, they have those silly massage chairs, but you get a limit as far as to what you can use them for, and they don't really do anything.
I'm staying right, champ, and that's because of discipline. That's because of consistency. Because consistency and discipline is best friends. You can't have discipline consistency. And you cannot have consistency without having discipline. 6 set, champ. Let's work.
One thing I can give for him there, his house is at least cleaner than Big Lenny's.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Deep dish, see? These is deep dish dip.
Oh, Wes Watson is way louder than he is.
If you got a low dip bar, your knees should touch the floor. Deep dish dips. And a tip, when you do dips, champ, you working your arms, you working your core, and you working your chest. Dips do not just work just your back arms. Dips work a lot of parts, champ. But, like I say, and I'm going to say it again, when you lack discipline, I could lead you. Drink this motherfucking water. And guess what you gonna do? I'm not thirsty. Drink the water. I'm not thirsty. But this is the water to life. I'm not thirsty though. That means that motherfucker don't wanna change. Let that motherfucker die from thirst. When you don't want to drink the water of life, guess what? You're going to die from thirst, champ. It's just a fact. Set 7 set. We call this the deep dish dips. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Don't be a bitch, champ. Come on, champ. Deep dish dips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Hey! 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 9, 10. 10 sets of...
He actually has some pretty good delts, actually. I think that's just a genetic thing. His delts are not going to be as big as your bodybuilder, but remember, he's doing body weight exercises, Cat, so... His physique is on par as far as the type of exercises that he's doing.
10. That's 100. You good, champ. You good, champ. Work, champ, work. Work, champ, work. Get your ass up, champ. No. We ain't laying around. Get your ass up! I'm sick of your laying around ass. Get up! Get the fuck up! You owe me some motherfucking money, champ. That's what I'm doing. I'm robbing a bank. I'm robbing a bank. And guess what? I ain't gotta worry about no cops. You know why? They out of shape too. They don't want me. This not what they want. Yo, come on, let's go do some. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. People run towards their distraction shit. That's what people do. They run towards whatever is distracting them so they can keep pointing a finger. It's this person's fault. It's that person's fault. It's that person's fault. But look, this the catch. They point the finger, blaming this person, that person, when the whole time, 3 fingers is being pointed back at them. Accountability, champ. Hold yourself accountable, champ. 8th set. Let's work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do it the right way, champ. So you ain't got to turn back around.
Yeah, we're done with Sean and Troy. He is just so uninteresting, to be honest with you. All right, let's see what Sam Sulik is up to. Let's see what good old Sam Sulik is all. What is he up to?
I love that guy. That's a freak. He's into jiu-jitsu. He could rip my knee in half in like 3 seconds. Fucking baller. So either way, let's just get in there and get started. All right. I've warmed up. Let's see how many we can get for 3.
Well, KCB, we already know what his blood test is going to come back as. I mean, it's going to be pretty obvious. Yeah, I mean, it says he's bulking. And this, folks, this is why I tell people, get safety bars whenever you're working out, you know. Because otherwise he would have dropped that right on this chest and it would have hurt.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't think I've ever been closer to doing a rep and then not being able to rack it than that. Holy shit. Oh, one more. Oh, goodness. So, no need for a spotter. If I was going to do more than one more set, then it is kind of a hassle having to have someone help you re-rack 3 plates. So, but since this is my last set, I'm just going to take it to failure.
He's definitely engaging that chest. That's one thing that's very respectable about Sam. I mean, even though I think he does a little bit of ego lifting, he is very consistent as far as engaging the body part that he's actually working. He won't get another one.
No fucking way.
What I tell you, folks.
All right. Let's move on to something else. To be determined.
Gear can go only so far. I mean, I've been lifting heavier ever since I started TRT, but, you know, I'm not going to be putting up the weight that I used to be whenever I was younger.
This machine has always been, just a little bit funky, but after a few feeler reps, these will be some good sets. I'm thinking maybe 2, maybe 3.
This particular hoist machine, he probably says it feels funky, but the thing about that machine is it engages a different section of the chest that's normally not worked out.
Really, as many as I feel like.
Squats are only bad for the spine if you're doing them incorrectly. They actually help strengthen your overall back. The only time an exercise is bad. The only time an exercise is going to be bad for you is if you're doing it incorrectly.
Okay. Let's do a little grip change.
Since Sam Sulik is on a machine, there's no way he can screw that up.
Okay. One more of that weight and then let's drop the free plates. Okay. One more. Now let's make this last one a drop set. Sweet.
It's really nice of him to help him out, taking off the weights and everything. It really is.
Okay. Sweet. Rare occurrence. Two cables right next to each other, both open at once. If that's not a sign,
Oh, he'll be at 3 million and probably by the end of the month, easy.
I don't know what is. But I think I'm just going to do one set of cable press here because I really want to finish with like a flying movement with a really big stretch. Because the burn, honestly, even on those machine presses I was doing over there, very burn biased. But at the end of a chest day, typically what really finishes it off with the best pump is a full big stretch contraction like a normal fly. So let's just do one or two here and then find something that'll fit that criteria. Okay.
Oh, I would definitely collab with Sam. He seems like a good-hearted person, you know. Yeah, I would definitely collab with him.
Let's do some real flies.
He's one of those people
Then
that he's
we're
definitely
almost
not
done.
full of himself or anything.
All right, these cables kind of suck, but they're not that bad. No matter how grungy they are, unless it's to the point where I feel like one side is getting a ton more work than the other, then what are you complaining about? Come on, get real. So I think just a straight set, and then we'll go from there. Pump-wise, we're nearly done. This is the home stretch.
Oh, Sam can definitely win a show. He could even probably win a national qualifier, but turning pro, he has good genetics, actually, so he could, I mean, with a little bit more training and so forth, and he has Fuad in his corner. And Fuad, he's going to know how to get him to being a pro, so he can definitely win a show. Honorous, this is not a James Charles show or anything. This is a Mints channel. We don't say things like he's won our hearts.
I think let's do a superset, sort of a two-part set for the next one, and then done. Okay. Okay. Let's go pose down. Okay, so how many sets was that? Let's try to do a little lift recap. So, 2 sets of pressing on bench, 3 sets on the machine, 1 set of...
That is true, Maroon, but he's going to do a bodybuilding show. You don't get with someone like Fuad if you're not going to, and get sponsored by a bodybuilding supplement company, if you're not going to be doing bodybuilding. But since he's endorsing a product, Fuad's going to make sure that he is capable of almost winning the show before he competes. That's why he's not competed yet. Because remember, the placing that he gets is going to affect the product itself. So chances are, if you see Sam Sulek competing, it's going to be in a really small show to where, you know, he's going to be almost guaranteed to win. So, and then it's going to move up from there. But Sam Sulek will compete eventually because he works for Fuad, you know. He's selling bodybuilding supplements. So he's going to do a show, folks. Hell or high way.
Cable press and 2 sets of cable flies. So 8. That's about right. You know, I'm not saying there's a cut and dry number, but for the most part, I'd say by the time you've done around, let's just say 8 to 10, but honestly, I think the gauge is much wider than that. I'm talking even as low as 4 and maybe as high as maybe 15-ish. But by the time you've done that many sets, as long as they were hard, I feel like you're going to be fully...
It may not be in his contract, but again, Fuad is pulling his strings at the end of the day. You know, contract or no contract, Fuad's going to eventually convince Sam Sulek to do a show. He will. I mean, if he stays with Fuad, he's going to be competing eventually.
You know, you'll get your fascial stretch. I was listening to some Hani Rambad, or forgive me if I misplaced the name or misspoke, but he was going on about FSC7 like always, and it started to make a lot of sense. But honestly, I feel like I kind of do that style of training anyway, aka heavy pressing in the beginning, followed by pump focus work at the end, to really just fill everything up with blood and nutrients. So it's not like I think people don't know what they're doing, and of course I'm not the one to really say that, right? But
hello, Sadie, what's up? It's all that he's allowed to do, though, as far as coin collecting. Lord knows they're not going to allow him to go back into that bodybuilding thing.
You know, as long as you go hard, you finish your lift with a pump, I think you did something right. Oh, come on. Let's see how we're looking pump-wise.
You know, for a bulking phase, he's looking a lot better, actually.
Not freaking bad.
He's looking pretty good in that
all.
physique.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Whew. There's not really a ton of poses for chest.
He's really pumped. He really got himself a good workout. And he's definitely improved even with the bulking as well. I can definitely see the improvements in the chest. Not only that, as far as his shoulders are concerned as well. So he's definitely... all that hard work is definitely paying off. Who has more freedom? Sam Sulik.
Dude, front lat spread with a chest pump.
I would seriously doubt Fuad is getting any revenue off of his channel. But you got to remember that Fuad has his own channel, so he's already getting revenue anyway. And remember, folks, YouTube, for the most part, with the exception of Sam Sulik, doesn't really pay much in the scheme of things compared to other things. Fuad doesn't need the revenue that comes from Sam Sulik's channel, and he's not getting a percentage. He's already making more than enough money off of him by itself.
I feel like I'm just a ball of muscle. Oh my god. Oh. All these abs and everything, that's gotta go. I need to get some more food into my frame. ASAP. All right. So chest complete. I'm gonna play around with a little bit of side delts and just spam some lateral raises before I go.
I don't know if he's making $600 a month. I would be very surprised. It could have been for the entire year. There's no context as far as to what he's making. It really doesn't matter anyway.
But nothing really worth recording. So I will see you in the car, in the front seat. Yeah, so I ended up just spamming like 8 or 9 sets of lateral raises. Nothing heavy. I just played around on the cables for like,
Well, I'm quite impressed with that video. I mean, he's definitely improved his chest a bunch. He's looking a lot better. I don't like what he said as far as to the abdominals and everything like that, but that can be just general talk. Let's see what we got next here.
Okay. Kinda in a time crunch right now.
Folks, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. If you're going to be showing off your medicine cabinet, then don't show off your medication, because people are going to have a tendency to speculate what that possibly can be. So don't keep that up there.
I don't know where my shaker bottle is, but I guess we're going to use my water bottle for some pre. I'm going to have to fill this up in the fountain downstairs, and we're going to go hit chest at the new gym. It's going to be...
McCarver was a little bit different, but I'm not going to talk about him because he was a good guy. Nicest guy you can ever meet, actually. So...
badass.
But Sam Sulik he's not going to get anywhere close to what Dallas was doing.
Pick up one of my buddies, the guy who I was actually with when we found this gym. We've both since joined.
So, well, he's not a mini Sulik. His genre is playing. He's a golf player, actually. He plays golf instead of bodybuilding. So
I think this is going to be his first lift there, which should be pretty sweet. But scoop of the hostility, not a promo, just saying what I'm using. But
yeah, you're using hostility because you're getting free products from your brother. So I mean, that's cool. I mean, hey, if you can get free products here from some, then more power to you. No, that wasn't Dallas's issue as far as trying to get too big. But again, I'm not going to go into the details. There's a couple of things that I know about that only a few people know about that you may not know about. So we'll just leave it there. But it didn't have anything to do with getting too big.
Kind of rushing around a little bit. It's almost 4 o'clock and gym closes at 6 today. So we're going to run over there, bust out some chest, bust out some triceps, and then we'll do shoulders, and that'll be it. But this is going to be a badass fucking chest day. Gonna try and go for a PR, obviously, and then bust out some sick movements. I'm excited to try out the different machines that are gonna.
No, because not only was I pretty cool with Dallas, he was also Aaron Singerman's best friend. So, And Aaron's a good friend of mine too, so that's definitely not something I'm going to share. He's passed away. It's best just to remember, folks, of the dead, speak only good. The only talk that should be about a person should be good talk.
Gonna be there. Should be pretty cool. And yeah, let's go. I gotta go pick my friend up actually, but it's only like a minute away. Let's go pick him
You
up.
also have to remember one thing, Wally. Even though he's not there, he's no longer with us. His family's still there. His friends are still there. So if I say anything negative about someone while they've passed away, even someone like the other guy I mentioned before, that's only going to hurt this family and friends. So I'm not going to play to that,
Head to the gym and start warming up and getting into this shit. So let's get right into it. I'm honestly not sure how many reps, just because, I don't know, I'm having trouble getting stable on it. I'll try though. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he needs to quit bouncing that bar off of his chest, But I understand he's trying to live up to his brother's name. It's just not going to happen for him unless he does the same stuff that his brother's doing. But he needs to definitely stop doing that bouncing stuff. He won't get another rep. Nope. What'd I tell you? Some very dangerous lifting we got here. I mean, eventually what's going to happen is he's going to mess up his elbows doing that stuff.
Pretty damn solid.
Yeah.
He's bouncing it, and he's using momentum in order to get that weight up. That's not a good thing, that guy.
I don't know what it is. Like I'm fucking moving around. That's still good though. Still good. You need anything? Not too bad for the first set in the new gym. But I was kind of saying I was having trouble getting stable was the only thing, but still good. I think let's just totally do something else.
Yeah, I think this is a much better idea for him. He should be really just doing dumbbells. That's a good weight for him as far as dumbbells are concerned.
All right, one more.
Yep.
All right,
he won't make it.
All right, one more was maybe a little ambitious. Oh, fuck. All right, one more. All right.
He wanted to get rid of his abdominals and get some food in, meaning that he really wants to bulk up a great deal. I don't think he should do it, but, you know, that's his decision. It's his physique and his life.
I just get so unstable. I don't know.
He would never take it, Cat. He's not going to do any steroids. I mean, especially being a golf player. If he's going to play any type of professional golf, you know they're going to drug test.
Ah, fuck.
Just training for my new job. That's why I've not been live streaming as much as I have been, and why I've also cut down on some of my shows. Once I'm done with that, along with, you know, which is going to be a couple of months, you know, I'll step back up the live streams just a tad bit.
I feel like
between running my business and getting back into learning terminology, medical terminology, you know, it's been fairly well. Just a lot more busier because I'm doing double duty on things.
Path of motion is just like, when I get to those last ones. Which is fine, but...
Healthcare advisor. It's going to pay a lot less than Spectrum, a whole lot less, but it's going to give me the flexibility in order to not only continue doing live streams, but to also run my business.
Yeah, I think someone's getting used to it.
Well, I already knew it was going to do that there, Wally. But again, I do my live streams as a hobby and for fun. I don't make no money on live streams for the most part. Medical.
Yeah, I hardly dumbbell bench.
And
So, I mean, we just got after it on the fucking benching. We got in here, got right to it, and really I only got like 4 or 5-ish of the hard working sets, and now we're gonna jump to triceps. How was it?
It's a light stack.
What a horrible way of doing triceps. Definitely bad form. You should never have your back down like this. Eventually, it's going to mess with this section right here because that's going to be the fulcrum weak point of doing a tricep. Lower the weight and straighten up your back. But don't do your triceps like this, folks. That's a good way of getting hurt.
That is a little light. Stop.
As far as the financial stuff, the offers I got were all over the place. So, you know, and the hours wouldn't have been flexible, so I probably wouldn't have liked it. So, and I didn't want to go into telecommunications, so I just accepted a general offer from this place. You know, I think it's going to work best for me to have the biggest thing is I still want to have a work balance life on things, to save up for, I'm going to still be able to accomplish the same thing. Because anything I make from the job anyway is just going to go right to the bank and my investments. I don't need to spend it on my expenses because my business more than does that. I mean, his elbows are not tucked in. He's leaning down. He has way too much weight. And he has his head down as well. So just all around poor form.
Okay. Oh. I mean, still full stack was pretty heavy.
Yeah.
That's still good.
I like how
It drops that.
The reps are pretty horrible. Oh well.
Oh. Those are nuts to me. This machine should bring me back to when I was 14 in the YMCA and I received my first chest pump ever. They hence have got rid of that machine. But let's
I think the biggest issue is he's, with his channel, because his brother is Sam Sulik. I think he feels as though he's under pressure to do just about as much weight as his brother, And that's just not going to happen because of the, what Sam's doing compared to him. He needs to start training as someone that's going to be playing professional golf. He's trying to train to be a bodybuilder or a powerlifter. That's just not going to work for him. He needs to do functional exercises for the sport that he's participating in. And what he's doing right now is not going to help worth shit. He should be doing more abdominal exercises, more moving in proportion to, swinging a golf club,
let's try this again. Oh. Whoa.
Feet are close together, so he's not properly balanced. He needs to have his legs spread like a $2 whore. He needs to also adjust his bench as well. It's too low, actually, which is causing him to stand. Once he pulls up that a little bit, or if it's already up, he needs to move it down, but just, yeah.
What the fuck? Dude, I might have the fucking weight wrong or something. Am I just an idiot?
No, you have too much weight on, surprisingly
All right,
enough.
I'm not an idiot. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Shadows, what's up?
Oh my God.
What in the world is he doing now?
Oh, fuck.
He's gonna get a hernia doing that.
Oh, that was way better. I was really locked on. Yeah, that's sick.
I have to admit, he's still going at it, even though he has quite possibly the worst form even on a machine, and that's pretty bad. Jesus Christ. No, he needs to have his legs out a little bit more to stay balanced, because he's off balance that way. He's not supposed to be making gains. He's a golf player,
I'm 99% sure the top of my head's gonna be cut off here, but we're gonna hit some flies.
The good thing about doing machine flies, it's it's something that you can't really screw up at, so it's hard to do. So as long as he doesn't put too much weight on it, he'll be fine.
Zero. Crispy.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
He really shouldn't be doing this weight. He shouldn't be doing that exercise in particular.
Did you use this? I don't know, this... Nah, it doesn't feel good. Never mind.
Probably not, because I'm not a big fan of peanut butter jump tube.
Okay. That was a lot heavier. Fuck. Might have been a little ambitious pin.
Yeah, I love you too. TD Jakes.
That's pretty good. All right. Done with the lift. And honestly, guys, I mean, you didn't hear me talk about it too much during the video, or if at all. I was lifting with someone else, the buddy who was spotting me, and, you know, I just wanted to lock in. I wanted to lock in, get a good workout, and sometimes that's just what you need to do. Like, a lot of people get distracted.
Clearly he goes to Sam's Club. I guess this is a dorm room, I suppose.
On their phones, or, you know, you spend 5 minutes talking to your friend, and then next thing you know, you've been resting for 8 minutes in the middle of your chest day, and you just lost your pump. So I was really trying to go in with intensity, and I've got to say, the dumbbell bench, I don't really dumbbell bench that much. So on the dumbbell inclines, when I was getting the spot, I was just kind of losing balance, like losing stability, but also those extra reps where I was getting spotted might have been a little ambitious to where I just could have, you know, stopped. But I don't know. I never want to just fucking give up on the rep. Like, I always want to try and push it to the fucking holy limit. But it was good. And then also different, we kind of jumped around from chest to like triceps to back to chest to shoulders, a little more triceps. I don't typically train like that, but the guy who I was training with was training like that. And honestly, it kind of helped to where, like, maybe if I'm doing 8 exercises of chest in a row, I might be lacking intensity just because it's getting repetitive. But when I was switching over to like dumbbell bench to tricep extensions, I was kind of like, okay, we're doing something new. It's time to...
I mean, doing the chest and triceps complement each other. But again, you're playing golf. That you were doing exercises that you really shouldn't be doing. I would like to see him doing more functional exercises that's going to actually help him in his golf game.
To push it to the max. So I would recommend kind of trying that out, just changing up the training, stimulating the muscles in different ways that you would if you were only doing the same kind of 4 exercises every workout. Just change it up or change the order up. But that was a fucking badass lift. It was sick. Now I'm gonna hang out. I gotta go eat. And honestly, guys, I've got to say the new gym is fucking awesome. So the cables were super good. That tricep flies where, you know, you were really activating the chest flies where you're sitting down. That was bananas. But a little less commentary than I would have liked. I don't know. I was working out with someone. It's a little hard to kind of have a conversation with you guys while I'm also having a conversation with my buddy. So it was a little weird. And I didn't want to make him rest for more than he wanted to. So let's say if he just hits a set and I jump in and I'm about to start talking for a minute and then hit my set for a minute and then talk for a minute after, he's resting for more than he wants to. So I was kind of being a little wary of that. Still a good lift. But that's going to be a wrap. I'm thinking tomorrow's going to be a golf video. And I'm just really waiting for my new drivers to come in and then waiting for Arizona. Super pumped. And that's going to be it. I need to get a fucking haircut. I'm not going to lie. I need a fucking haircut. But that's going to be it. Drivers coming in. Good Desert Open soon. And then I think we're going to do a collab with Hole-in-One Trick Shots. I don't know. This guy on Instagram, he actually gave me the Callaway hookup. So big ups to him. We're going to meet him, hang out, maybe play a scramble the day before the tournament. I mean, we're just going to hang out, have a good time. So I will see you guys in...
I mean, I like his gumption and everything like that, but you know, it's a good... I mean, hopefully he's not doing these exercises every single day. Maybe once a week or so forth. But he needs to, you know, specifically work on his golf game. And that's it. He doesn't really need to do all these exercises. But it is what it is, and what it's going to be is what it's going to be. Section 8 house tour.
Oh shit. Joni, fuck me harder with that fucking plastic dildo, Joni. Fuck. Joni, fuck shot, guys. But before I show you guys around my new... so let's go and take a look. Let's go and take a look at my old place here and count up the furniture. Alright, guys, so here's my living room. Don't see any furniture. Just see a bunch of fucking weights. Unless you count that plyo box as a dinner table. Oh, Lord. And here's my dining room, guys.
That's always my big issue with him. He just... His original home just had nothing but weights in it.
Again, don't really have any furniture.
Unless this is his new home. Well, no. He's working out in the garage now.
You know, even at 47, I'm going to turn 48 next year. I still don't really have any furniture, guys. It's pretty sad.
But yes, I agree. That is an awesome impersonation of Hemingway.
Alright, here's another shot of the kitchen. The dining room, the living room. Still no furniture other than that plyo box dinner table. I know you guys love those breakfast chats. I was a fan favorite, guys. Oh Lord. And then we have the living room again here. Not really much to see. Not a lot of people tell me I should have hung myself from that power rack. I'm starting to think it's true, guys. Alright, let's go and take a look at my bedroom here. I know you guys see that mattress. That's actually an inflatable air mattress. And then you guys see that cheap bed frame. It costs like $20 at Walmart. And then over there in the right corner over there, I've got a dresser. That was pretty cheap too. And I have that metal shelf. That was about $30 at Target. It was a real bargain. And then you get that 15-year-old TV. Pretty old, pretty worn out. And I just got that piece of shit nightstand with the Febreze bottom on it. I got that for free off Craigslist. I got that off the free section, guys. So let's kind of move on to my office. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I've got in my office here, guys. Alright, so this is where, I used to make the magic happen. Now remember, this is at my old duck shack. I got my gaming headphones there.
Look at those shitty curtains, Lord. There's just no effort, and even the bar is bent on this, and the place is clearly dirty.
But as far as furniture goes, I've got 2 desks and 2 chairs, both pretty shitty. And then I've got a freezer over there on the right. I don't really need that anymore because I am 100% plant-based these days. Just the name of the game, guys. I'm a master stool lifter. Gotta focus on recovery, focus on nutrition. Get my biceps up, get my triceps up. Gotta get thicker. Have to. Gotta get thicker. Gotta get thicker. Gotta get thicker, guys. So yeah, I had about 4 pieces of furniture in that whole place. And then here's where I live now, guys. This is where I live with Joni. Joni Sablator, as you guys all know, awaiting trial for murder. That's in October 2024. So we've got a few months until she goes to prison for about a couple decades. But we've really been living it up here at the Cuck Mansion. Other than the kooky stalkers that bang on the door at 3 a.m. looking for sex. Oh, these people are literally insane, guys. But, on the next slide, I'm going to go ahead and show you.
I can almost guarantee that Blaha is pissed that this guy is around. Literally impersonating him. And he's doing a pretty good job, too.
Guys, a screenshot just proving that the company that I went through does accept Section 8. This is a chat with a service representative. It's just, showing that they do accept Section 8.
That really doesn't prove anything. The vast majority, the thing about it is that rental companies, they don't care where their money comes from as long as they get it. So whether it's Section 8, Section 12, Section 69 or so forth, they could care less if you got your money from being a hooker on the street, as long as they got their money.
But you guys are probably pretty fast readers. I have a 6th grade reading comprehension. So it would take me about 5 minutes to read this, but you guys are probably pretty fast readers. Alright guys, so here's a blueprint. Here's the blueprint of the house. Just show the different areas. The purple areas, that's where I live. I'm just going to stick to myself in the office there, where I do my live streams and play my guitar and my Xbox, my Skyrim, World of Warcraft. And you see my bedroom up front. I actually have the smallest room in the house. It's 10 by 10. It's basically the size of a room you'd give to a kindergartner. But hey, I make it work, guys. It is a Section 8 mansion, so I'll live with it.
Oh boy.
And yeah, guys, just a little bit more details here. No furniture. Just show you how we split up the house a little bit. A home gym. Which everyone that sees my home gym actually says it's the most impressive they've ever seen. So let's go and go up through the front door here, guys. This is just a little sign I printed out on my printer. just to kind of send a message to all the trolls.
If you came here from the internet, go away and report. Oh,
The
boy.
stalkers that show up at my front door. Just something every celebrity has to do, pretty much. And then this is what you see when you walk in through the front door. This is our living room area, and it actually looks the
This is actually a pretty nice house, to be honest with you.
exact same as it does in these listing photos, because we don't have any furniture. So you guys saw how little furniture I had when I lived at the old Cup Shack. Well, Joni was couch surfing when she moved in, basically homeless, addicted to meth, and on trial for murder. So she didn't bring any furniture. But yeah, guys, so if you come here during the afternoon, there's going to be lots of dog piss and shit all over the floor. That's a good dog carcass sometime soon. And, lots of vomit, but that's expected.
Who is this
Just
guy?
par for the course, guys. And then here we have the kitchen, and the door to the right is the garage, my home gym, where I hit all my PRs. And, this is just where I cook up my my tofu in the Instant Pot, guys. It's really not that complicated. I live a pretty simple life. And here's Joni's bedroom. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this once she gets sentenced to a couple of decades in the slammer. Maybe I'll just make this my pegging room. Maybe put like a nice dildo collection in here. And maybe I'll let Callie Muscle live here. I don't know. But this is Joni's master bathroom here, also known as the vomitorium. I spend hours a day cleaning in here. It's not pleasant, but you do what you gotta do, for your queen. And then next, we're gonna show my bedroom here. Let's go and take a
This is some really good mints here, folks.
look at my bedroom. It's pretty tiny, but I'm only 5'2". I'm only 5'2", guys, so I make it work. Plus, the only piece of furniture that I have in here is that inflatable mattress. Okay, that inflatable mattress. That is my bread and butter. The inflatable mattress on the cheap bed frame. That's the only piece of furniture that I have in here, guys. So it's really not that crammed. It's not as crammed as you would think. And it has some nice natural light. And I can also peek through the blinds, see what type of cars are showing up, see what type of trolls are knocking on my door. Just peek out the blinds every now and then, because I'm a paranoid faggot. Alright, this is just another shot of my bedroom here, guys. These are photos from the previous tenant here. I just have the air mattress in here, guys. Nice hardwood floors. Gonna have to get it deep cleaned soon, guys. It's pretty dirty in here. Here's my bathroom, aka the steroid lab. Mixed up all my Tren and my antibiotics in there. And here's my office, guys. This is where the magic happens. This is where the empire is run. Okay, this is where the empire is run. This is my office. This is where I generate the revenue, do my live streams, post my memes on Facebook, do all my editing for all my videos. A lot of people forget I am an OG YouTuber. Been doing this 12, 13 years now, guys. Oh, Lord. And, I've got 3 guitars and an Xbox and a printer, guys. This is what wealth looks like. Okay, this is what wealth looks like, guys, when you have a printer and an Xbox. This room is pretty tiny, and I just have it cluttered with a bunch of junk. But the thing is, I like to get all of my valuable possessions on camera while I'm live streaming. I know you guys probably miss the live streams, but it's hard with Joni on house arrest. It just makes it kind of difficult. So, and then up next, you guys will see an aerial photo. That's just from one of my trolls that flew a drone over my house. And I've submitted it to the FBI. They know about it. The gears of justice turn slow, guys, and I'll leave it at that. Just be careful and dust your tracks, guys, because they're coming. They're coming, guys. I've been working on that case for 10 years now, guys. Just visualize prison, get used to it. It's gonna happen, guys. And you can actually see where I took this little gay photo in the backyard. Joni took this photo of me in my little cowboy outfit. See where that was taken? That was actually the only time I ever been in my backyard since I lived here. I got sunburned going outside for 10 minutes, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and wind down this video. And I'm going to go ahead and end it with an ad from one of our sponsors. But I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.
My God. I like this guy. We'll have to play some more of his videos in another stream or so forth. That is just freaking awesome. Oh, I got a lot of videos to play. I don't think we're going to have time for everything, because it is a 2-hour show. Well, we can... A couple of these are shorts.
Lamar Thompson got a boxing match coming up on February 22nd, 2024 at 2:30 p.m. CST. With some dude. Are you gonna watch the Carnage VG?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Who is Lamar Thompson, by the way? Like, I don't know what he does or anything. Like, I know he has the YouTube channel. But yeah, sure, I'll watch.
We got a couple shorts, so I can probably through it here. See what we got next.
Lamar Thompson has a fight coming up. He's going to post it to YouTube. Can you watch it on February 2nd? Yes, Lamar, if you send it to my Insta. Lamar Thompson.
Yeah, the fight is today, I guess. So, good luck to you, Lamar. I can't watch this one. Anti-homosexual ad? Nope. That is a big no-no. Let's see what we got here. Can't watch this one neither. That is copyrighted. Yeah, the stream would probably end early with that one. Let's see. What do we got here?
Good to see you, VG. All right, let's do these hundos.
It's benching hundreds. Look at Lamar. He just handling those hundreds like it ain't nothing. Lamar, you are one strong cat, man.
That was all right.
Look at Lamar, man. He up there just he just throwing those hundreds around like Tic Tacs. Oh boy.
Nothing's never going to be perfect. From day one, we've been battling over this and battling.
Oh, it's a 20-second? Okay, my bad. It was listening to second, but okay. It looks like you got some time to do some more training.
Over that, always going to be a problem. In 1992, I didn't place at all in the Olympia. Didn't get a dime. Didn't get a I didn't complain 1994. I didn't complain when I got 15. 1995. I didn't complain when I got 11. 1996. I didn't complain when I got...
Yeah, I remember seeing this particular interview, and this was in response to all of the judges and stuff, because a lot of the competitors were complaining about their placings and stuff.
1997, I didn't complain when I got 9. The moral of the story is, why complain? If y'all want to do something different, if y'all don't like the sport you compete in, you got a problem with it, don't compete. I didn't complain, I didn't cry, I didn't get mad, I just kept doing what I kept doing, and I got better at what I kept doing, and I beat y'all. That's why I beat y'all. Just keep on complaining. Maybe you'll find out, like the little kid, that playing ain't gonna really get you nowhere, or where you are now. In second place.
You see, and that one was directed towards Flex Wheeler.
Everybody wants to win, everybody wants to be the best. There can always only be one. So Mr. Olympia always wins Mr. Olympia because he's the best. Like what I had to do to get where I am. I mean, work my butt off to get where I am. Streaming hard each and every single day.
I'll tell you right now, folks, there's going to be nobody, there's not going to be another person like Ronnie Coleman. There's not going to be any other person like Ronnie Coleman. He can get on stage with that physique and he could still whip everybody's ass. Easy.
So you guys...
So, folks, we're not going to have time for Wes Watson today. I'm sorry. We got about 8 minutes left, so get your questions in. Be sure to thank Pugman. Oh, yeah, and what else? If you want to put a donation in, you can, but be sure to smash that like button. Let's get a little music going, folks. No, Flex shouldn't have won in 98. Ronnie had that hands down jump tube. So once this is done, I think Lamar is doing a live stream boxing. So I'm gonna head over there as well. So I don't have any real work to do tonight. Thank goodness. But last month was, I usually lose a lot of money. I lost a lot of money in January, which is normal. Because I have all those returns and stuff. And when you get a lot of returns, that's typical for any business. So January, I generally start off in the red, folks. That's the way it is sometimes. Yeah, ad rates are super high right now. Yeah, I've not had anything come in. That's probably a good thing. Yeah, I've had no sales come in since I started the live stream, so yeah. So, but I didn't expect it. Usually during the first of the month, ad rates are too high, and I'm not going to spend that kind of money doing that stuff. That's just not going to happen, folks. I know he's been live for a while. I'm going to tune in once my show's over with. But folks, we got 5 minutes left, so get your questions in. Honestly, I'm a little hungry for some odd reason. Might make myself a little taco or something. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. What's the name of the background music? It's a variety of things. Right now, it's Super Blues by the Unicorn Heads. Honestly, I could have played the Wes Watson, but I didn't feel like ending the show on that type of end. So, you know. It's close to midnight. I don't need to hear all that yelling and cursing and screaming. What's my diet like? In the morning, usually I have 2 eggs over easy with oatmeal. For lunch, I'll have a little tilapia or so forth. Just a lot less carbs than usual. And then, of course, naturally, I don't eat any carbs after 6 p.m. But it's still 2,500 calories a day on average. So it's... I wouldn't even so much as call it a diet, per se. It's just that I'm just eating less calories. If that makes any sense. Because I'm not training for a show or anything like that, so the quantity of the food has changed. Am I gonna box McCook? No. When I go to Delray Beach, it's gonna be the relax. I mean, he has that messed up leg anyway. I mean, just one kick to that leg and he's going to be a shopping cart. But no more McCuck talk tonight. Well, that guy, I'm not training for a bodybuilding show, so I don't really need to so much watch my protein, my carbs, and stuff like that. I just naturally eat lower carbs. That way I'm not feeling sick or so forth. The only thing I'm really reducing is just my calories. Not so much as food or so forth, if that makes any sense. The first background song I had playing... Sour Tennessee Red by John DeLay. But folks, that is the end of the Midnight Run. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. Want to thank Pugman. Do want to thank Ghost 66. And most importantly, I want to thank me. I'm just saying. You folks, y'all have a good weekend. I'm going to go over to Lamar's live stream, see what he's up to. But thanks again for joining me. And as always, peace and soul.